Gothic is coming up later this year. It's going to be dark, it's going to terrorize us, and let's have a look at all the artists that might be haunting our nightmares when we get the new set of Gothic.
We have found 10 artists that we believe are going to be featured in the set of Gothic. 4 of these artists were also in Ethereum Legends, but 6 of them haven't been seen since the edition of Beta, and we are hoping that they are returning to Gothic. So let's get into it. First up is Vasiliy Ermolaev, and he did some spectacular art for the set of Beta. He did the Bosk Troll, the Assorted Animals and the Grim Reaper, and he has also done some magnificent art for Ethereum Legends. And when you look at the art that he has created for the game of Sorcery, it is evident that this is going to be an artist that is very likely featured in the set of Gothic, because that is some scary stuff.
The next artist we think will be featured in Gothic is Jussi. He has done some really cool art pieces. We know him from Battle Mage and Face Assassin, and while his style might be slightly more colorful, it also has a really dark twist to it, and we look forward to see what he might be bringing us for Gothic.
Next artist, and he was also featured in Ethereum Legends, is Szczudlo, and he did the Love Potion and the Holy Grail for Ethereum Legends, but in the set of Beta, he did the Death Speaker, he did the Recurrent Spectre, and he did the Raised Dead. And these cards have that certain Gothic feel to them, so of course we believe that Tony is going to make a reappearance in the set of Gothic.
So next artist is going to be Drew Tucker. He was also featured in Ethereum Legends. He did some very creepy tooth fairies, not the kind we usually talk to our kids about, and he also did the Pylkäs. And we of course know that he probably will be featured because we did a long interview and he already had one piece showcased, and it is of course this Empyrean Gustav Doré sort of image, and we're very excited to see what else he might be doing. Drew also had some really cool pieces in Beta, of course. He had the Unland Angler and many others that are really sort of almost a bit abstract, but also really dark and really sinister, so he will be perfect for the set of Gothic.
The next artist is the first artist that wasn't featured from our list in Ethereum Legends, and that is of course Michel. He has done the towers for the set of Beta, and I just love the sinister looking towers, and that art is kinda scary, but what is really scary is of course his edition of the Blood Ravens and the Dead of Night Demon. The Dead of Night Demon is really the stuff of nightmares, and with that sort of touch and scary art, I think he's perfect for the set of Gothic.
The next artist, and personal, maybe one of our absolute favorites, is Mattias Frisk. He did some really cool and awesome and iconic pieces for the set of Beta, such as, for instance, Minor Explosion and many others. This heavy metal inspired artist would be epic, and we really hope to see him back for the next release with this really dark flavor that is right up his alley.
Next artist is also an artist that was only featured in Alpha and Beta, and that is Brian Smith. We know Brian Smith is going to return for the set of Gothic because he was in the announcement that the Sorcery team did a little while ago, and he's going to be absolutely perfect. If you have seen something and it has scared the shit out of you, it is probably Brian Smith, so you know his art. He has done the Death Dealer and he's also done the Grave Golem and a lot of other very fascinating and very scary pieces. So he's going to be so perfect for the next set.
The next artist that is actually confirmed because his art was on the first spoiler card of Death Knight is going to be Dan Seagrave. Dan Seagrave has a really long and really prosperous career behind him, and he has done some amazing pieces for Sorcery Contested Realm. His first and confirmed piece of Death Knight is no exception. It is dark, it is very evocative, and he's going to make so many wonderful contributions to the set of Gothic. He of course also had some really cool pieces in Beta, and one of my personal favorites is Black Obelisk. This card is both featured in the set but also as a curio, and it is such a cool card. It is really overpowering and almost tormenting to look at. I'm very excited to see more art from Dan Seagrave. Another artist that might be confirmed, we don't quite know, is Ian Miller. He has been in, of course, both Alpha and Beta, and we expect to also see him return for the set of Gothic. He actually had the main image that was behind the Dan Seagrave reveal of Death Knight, and with his style and with his flavor, I think he would be perfect for Gothic, and we do think that we will see him return for this set.
The last artist on our list is of course Santiago. This artist was featured in Alpha and Beta, and he has done 2 art pieces for the game of Sorcery so far. And these 2 pieces are the Phantasmal Shade and the Twist of Fate. I love the Twist of Fate. It has a very dreamlike and also very sinister and sort of depressing mood to it. And the Phantasmal Shade is just outright scary. So if these 2 art pieces are indicative of Santiago's style, he will be perfect for the set of Gothic, and I do hope that he's going to make a return to sorcery.
If you're enjoying this little overview of artists we love to see back for Gothic, please do hit the like button and consider becoming a subscriber. Thank you. While we don't know when the set of Gothic will be releasing quite yet, we actually did a very comprehensive video in terms of what artists that might be included in Gothic, what themes, and what the vibe of Gothic is going to be like. And if you're interested in knowing more about that, please click that video right up there.
And with that, we have concluded our list with the 10 artists we believe are going to be featured in the set of Gothic. And of course, we hope that a lot of other artists are also going to be there. But those 10 are our sure bets because they have done some amazing art. And speaking of amazing, thank you for watching this video, and thank you to our YouTube channel members and our Patreon members for supporting the Cardboard Guide.
If your name is running right down here, we really want to send an extra appreciative thought and thank you so much for all the support. We couldn't do it without you. We will see you in the next video.